stay open. Yeah. All right, so if you see my last video, I told you that I would give a tour of my van, so that's what I'm doing today. I want to go through, and this is a basic setup. I think this is kind of like the things that I feel I need to be able to live in it. Well, not live, but stay in it if I need to. I mean, I guess I could live in it, but I don't. I'm gonna go through everything though. These boxes, I'm gonna move them out the way and I'll kind of explain what I got in here. Just this one, the main thing that's in here is just this. This is just backup power. It's just in case I need it, which I don't and I shouldn't, but this box here is just tools, odds and ends, wires, things like that. Things that maybe I would need if something went wrong, but hopefully not. But yeah, just, you never know what could happen, what you'll need. But from there, we'll go to probably the most important thing, which is in this box here, which is my 2 deep cycle batteries, which store all my energy, which I get my energy from one thing I can drive, and I can flip a switch and that'll turn on, it'll allow my alternator to charge these batteries while driving, which if you need it, you know, it's really nice, but I've yet to need it. But secondly, I can charge my batteries from my solar panel, which is on the roof, but here is my charge controller, which, you know, cleans up the power and just controls the charge, I guess. But yeah, from there I have probably this one of the most important things for me, which I wanted, which is my diesel heater here, and then the diesel tank actually right here, which does wonders. This thing is awesome. And then right above that, we can talk about my carbon monoxide monitor, because like I said, this is a diesel, it's actually called a diesel air heater because the exhausts go out the floor and it just has coils that heat up the air. But just in case, you know, if there's a leak or anything, got my carbon monoxide monitor just to be safe. And then here I have my inverter, which turns DC power into AC power, so I can plug in things like a phone charger, or right now I have these lights plugged in, which is a must. These lights, I almost didn't put them in here, but I'm so glad that I did. And then from in line of from everything that way to here, probably another more important thing for me is the shoes, which, you know, you never know what you'll need, so kind of just have a little bit of everything. I got riding shoes, I got casual shoes, like running shoes, more riding / casual, more just, you never know. So I like to have my options through here. And this thing was cheap from Walmart and I really like it. I'm glad I got it. And then from there, move these out the ways, get a better view. From there, I have my bed, which is folded up right now. And I went with something that I wanted it to be able to fold up and be able to strap it to the wall, so that way I still have all this space and everything's not crammed in here. So this is how it is with it folded up. And yeah, like as you can see, I have a decent amount of room. I mean, even with 2 bikes in here. Here I have my totes of my clothes, which, yeah, they're not the biggest thing, but they work for, you know, taking little trips. And probably the most important thing for me is my bikes. I got both of them in here. I like that with this open concept, if I move my bikes up to the front, I could even fit my dirt bike in here or more bikes, whatever. And that was like the main thing for me, was having enough space to be able to do pretty much whatever. But from there, oh, actually above there, I have my exhaust fan, which is a multi-directional. And I'll turn it on after I want to pull my bed out and everything, but I'll turn it on then, you get to see it. But it's multi-directional, so I can have it blowing on me, I can have it blowing out if I want to blow hot air out. This is definitely a necessity, and I'm so glad that I invested in it and put it up there. Next we got my spare tire, which should be mounted underneath, but the mounts aren't that great, so I just have it in here. And yeah, got it just in case you need it, because you never know. And next to the tire, I got a random sleeping bag that I bought from Walmart for like $6, just in case. I mean, I have a blanket on my bed, but you never know when you might need it. And then I just got a, clothes bag just for my dirty clothes, which, as you can see, I'm using right now. So yeah. I didn't want something. Last time I took a trip in here, I had an actual like collapsible hamper, or ain't that what it's called? Clothes hamper? Yeah, something like that. And it just kind of took up more space. I wanted a bag to where I can be able to kind of tuck it wherever I needed to. So yeah, I think now I'm gonna pull my bed out and I'll move the bikes out the way, and you'll get to see kind of how it is when I'm sleeping in here or want to sleep in here. Yeah. Yeah, as you can see, my bed down takes up a little bit of space, but not too much. But this bed is actually very comfortable. And like I was talking about earlier, I got my fan here, which when sleeping or just chilling in here is definitely a must. It's multi-directional, so it'll blow in, it'll blow out, which it's definitely a necessity, because you get in here from a long day of van sitting in the sun, you want to clear the air out so it's not so hot, you can blow all the air out. It's definitely a necessity, and it's nice. But yeah, as you can see, still got a decent amount of space in here. I mean, I would usually have my bikes in here also, which would take up a little more space, but definitely have enough to work with, that's for sure. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. I mean, aside from the outside, which it's an old van, so ain't too much there, but you gotta remember this fan is on. Man, that freaking clip. Jesus. Throw my pillow right up here. Like that. Just like that. Bed's away, packed up. Before I shut everything down, I'll show you my breaker that I got right here, which, you know, just protects my batteries and all my other electronics. So everything that draws electricity from my batteries is ran through this. So if something were to happen, my lights, my heater, my anything, it'll go through this first. So if it's too much for whatever, it'll blow this breaker and then I can just reset it. But I can also use that when I shut everything off. I'll just hit the button and it'll break that fuse, and then I don't have to worry about anything draining power while I'm not wanting it to. So that pretty much wraps up my van build, everything that I feel is a necessity to be able to be on the road and, you know, just be anywhere and be able to sleep in this, do whatever. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy it. I hope maybe this informs you or inspires you to do something similar. If it does, that's what's up, because I really like it. It's nice. But yeah, that's my build. Thanks for watching.